everyone. Welcome to EzzyBills webinar. My name is Lee Fitzmaurice. I'm the marketing manager at EzzyBills. I may have met many of you in the past conferences. Again, welcome to my webinar. Today, I'm going to present EzzyBills email sync. Automate your AP email processing with rule setting. I will present first and answer your question at the end. Okay, before I dive into it, I'll just give you a quick introduction to EzzyBills. EzzyBills is a document processing software. We process mailings, invoices, receipt, and statement a month. We process to Xero, MyOp, QuickBook, Simple, Dear, and many other accounting and inventory job management software. Our three main service area are first is the invoice processing with online details. The second one is employee expense claims, and the third one is management approval. EzzyBills has a high-level automation for our software. We always emphasize the ease of use, and we want to minimize your engagement and efforts. So we strive for zero-click. So once you upload the document to EzzyBills, they will automatically go into whatever accounting software you connect us to. Okay, so let's go to my first slide. I prepare slides so it's easier for you to follow. So we'll start a quick overview. So we have many different methods to bring document to EzzyBills. And then I will give you a demo of EzzyBills email sync and rule setting. And then at the end, I will present you a quick summary and a recommendation. So this webinar will be about 30 minutes, and maybe even less, just depend on the questions at the end. Okay, let's have a quick overview with our current method to bring document to EzzyBills. So first is you web portal. So if you log into EzzyBills, this is a EzzyBills account, and you can just select a document like here, or drag and drop a document, and then we're going to process to straight away. That's the first method. And another method you very commonly use is email to EzzyBills. So you basically email a document to your unique EzzyBills upload email address. For this example, the upload email address is jb@ezzybills.com. So you just simply forward an email, or just upload a document to this, and we'll process right away. Another method that's the focus of today is email sync. Okay, before I go into it, I will mention the email to EzzyBills. Commonly, there are two methods. One is manual. Manual, basically, for each email, you manually email to EzzyBills. There are some customers use automatic email forwarding. So basically, the company would have a AP email address. So within their email system, they set up email rules. They're going to automatically forward email to EzzyBills, and this saves a lot of time in the manual uploading. Okay, for email sync, we have a 2-mode, manual and automatically. I will talk about in the demo. And I want to emphasize that the email sync is just a new method, and you can use it with all the other existing method. For email sync, you will have to elect to use it. So basically, you need to connect to your AP email address to EzzyBill. If you do nothing and the business as usual, there's no change for you. Another way to bring document to EzzyBill is EzzyBill phone app, and it is used to scan paper document and receipts. Some people also use Google Drive integration. We have one with Google Drive, and in the setting, you need to connect your Google Drive to EzzyBill, and there are some documentation on our website how to do it. So then we'll pull the document from your Google Drive. Once we finish processing, we'll put in a separate folder for you. So that's the current method. Next, I will give you a quick demo of email sync. Okay. This is a demo email account. If you go to email, that's the top menu, and you will say email syncs menu settings. For this account, I already connected to my Office 365 account. So you can see it's connected to lee@ezzydoc.com. And the method I use is automatic. And so if I upload an email to this email account, it's going to be automatically processed to EzzyBill. This is the one I just tested before. Okay, so I can do again. I just create another new email. So in this demo, I will send for my code to my email account, and so it's another test. I'll just upload an email to that. So the email going to appear in EzzyBill in the inbox. Okay, this is another one we just emailed to my email account. So you can say 20 seconds ago, so it's automatically came. So we process it and we put in 0. And there's a 0 link and show you, the data. It's already in 0. So it's quite simple. So it's already in 0. You can view, you can modify if you want to. And email sync is quite straightforward. Again, I use the mode of automatic. Automatic is our system will scan your email and to say which email has the attachment. If there is attachment, we'll start to process. So once it finished processing, it's going to be under this folder. So when you do the email sync, we create a folder called EzzyBills. And under that, we put another subfolder called bills. And we have another subfolder for statements. But currently, we only use the bills one, but we will use statement in the future. So everything finished processing, you click the subfolder bills, you will find them in here. So that's the automatically mode. A lot of people like email sync because it's quite easy to organize things. You can say when whatever the document finished processing, it was sitting under the bills folder. So everything finished, you know, it's there. It's not in the inbox folder anymore, so you don't have to track, you know, which one processed, which one is not. And currently we only process attachment, but if there is a request for us to process other documents, say process all the email regardlessly, you know, what has attachment or not, you know, could be in-body invoice or the invoice is within a hyperlink, but just the starting point, we process the file attachment. Okay, so let's go to the email tab again. So okay, this is a account is already set up. You know, if it's not already set up, for example, I just disconnect it. So I'll just show you the connections. What we recommend for the first time, you choose menu and you choose connect. And first screen, you will be coming here. So you click here to connect to Office 365. So you just click it. In my case, I already sign into my email account. So if you haven't signed in, they will prompt you to sign into your email account and then ask you to authorize. But in my case, I already signed in, so I don't have that step to require. So that's quite simple. In your case, they might ask you to sign in, it might ask you to authorize. But for my case, I already connected before, so they skip that steps. Okay, let's go to the email again. So in this case, I am doing menu mode. For menu mode, is quite simple. So what you do is I'll just upload another email. For menu mode, when the email coming through the inbox, and we will not automatically process. So what you need to do, so this one, and we're not automatically pulling. So you need to go there and drag it, just put it in the folder, EzzyBills. Don't put in the subfolder bill, just put it under EzzyBill. And we will automatically process it. Okay. Another thing what I want to mention is once you connect it to EzzyBills, we only process new emails. If the email came in before the connection was made, we are not going to process it. So so even though say you manually drag to this folder, we still won't process it just because the email has timestamp. So we will only process the new email. Another thing is when you sync your email with EzzyBill, normally you give EzzyBill say a few minutes, 5 minutes, and waiting for the syncing to take place. And on the background is between EzzyBill and your email account, and then you can start to do testing. And if you test too early, you know, the system may not be ready. So you will need to wait for system create this order account for you, and then we'll process it. Okay, that's with the email, the menu upload. So once you happy with the menu, upload and you use for a while, and then you think, okay, I need probably nearly process most of the email, so then you can switch to automatically and then go from there. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about it. I just go through the this is the under email folder. I'm just going to go through the other things. Here you will see disable junk filter, and this is only applicable to email upload. You email to your dedicated EzzyBill email account. We do have a junk email detection, but if you don't want that, you can, disable that, tick this, disable that, and then you click Save Settings. Okay. The next is email rules. So these email rules, they apply both to email upload, traditional email upload, you upload to your dedicated EzzyBill email account, and it will also apply to email sync. Currently, we have five email rule template. We can add more if this doesn't cover your need. You can just email us to support at ezzydoc.com, and we will add more email rule template. Here, I'm just quickly set up a few of them to show you how to do it. So basically, okay, the first one is if attachment size is less than how many bytes, then we'll ignore the email. Okay, this is for some time your email has a lot of attachment which is not intended. For example, for email, signature, sometimes your signature when you email to other people is appear as attachment, not as embody image. So if it does cause trouble, you just look at the size. You say, okay, the size is 4 kilobytes, and so you might set up a rule, say if less than this, I put a 10,000, but that's 10,000 bytes. It's just 10 kilobytes, and you say click OK. So once you finish that rule, you just click Saved Setting. The rule can be saved. So each rule, basically, there's two things you need to do. One, you need a ticket. Another is put the parameters. So another thing is for file type. You say, okay, if one customer said, okay, he often has a customer email them invoice is a PDF, but at the same time, the customer also attach a CSV file, so he doesn't want us to process CS file. So what he needs to just tick that, and then just put a CSV. If there's another format you don't want to process, say if you don't want to process JPEG, you just can put a list there, and that's comma separate, and then just say hit OK. But when you finish, don't forget save settings. So once you save settings, we will use those email rules to filter out what we process, what we don't process. And another one is, say, only process email from these senders. If you have only a few senders you want us to process, and you could set it up. You can set up a list which you want to process, and that one is, save your effort to forward each time to, to us. You can choose automatic, but only choose those ones. And another rule is if email is from whatever email address you process as a sale invoice. This is a unique if you process both sale and purchase. You can set up, normally sale invoice tend to coming from one source. For example, if sale invoice, one customer of ours, sale invoice only come from PayPal. So then you can put a PayPal email address there. So those are the email rules you can set up. It just make it easier for for you to tell us which email you want us to process, which you don't. So that's basically my demo. So I have one slide here. So I already talked about it, but it's just easier. I prepared one slide talking about under the email tab, what each section is for. I think the key to know is, for email rules, it apply both email uploading and email sync. Okay, let's have a quick summary of advantage of email sync. As I demo to you, so the email is going to be stay on your system. You don't have to forward to us. And it's simpler and quicker. For example, if you do more manual mode, you just only drag and drop email. You don't have to type email address, all the hassles. And another is customer feedback is they like this way because it manages the email better. So you don't have to, all the email already processed, they already move away to this folder, and everything processed will stay in that folder. So it's easier to track which email you have handled. For email rules, and this is all going to allow you to tell us which document to process and also customize your repeated task. This is our advantage and a quick recommendation. So what's the take-home message? So if you like what email sync offer to you, so you can start using it. We sync both to Office 365 and also Gmail. So we recommend to start with manual mode, and because this is controllable what you upload and what you want to process. Once you feel comfortable, if you want to, if you most email in your folder you want to process, you can switch to automatic mode, and that will save you a lot of time. You don't even need a drag and drop anymore. If you are manually forward email to EzzyBill, that's what we tend to say. EzzyBill email sync can save you a lot of time. So if you want to switch to email sync, you can, and you can try it out to see, what is offered to you. If you are using automatic email forwarding, and you could set some email rules, additional email rule in EzzyBill, this will help you as well. So anyway, if you have any requests for new email rules, and so in the future we can create more email rule template you can use. For email sync, so currently we only process file attachment, but we will make changes to expand to other type of invoice, such as embody invoice, and also the invoice you need to go click a hyperlink to download it. We can extend to that as well. So just let us know if you need those features. And thank you, very much to attend this webinar. If you have any questions, just let me know. I can say there are 2 questions. Okay, the first question is from Nikki, and her question is, when you tick the filter email with attachment less than 13 size, does that just ignore the small attachment or the whole email? Okay, this one is only ignore the small attachment. You say an email maybe have 3 attachment. Some of them are really small, maybe coming from your email signature or whatever, and then we won't process. But others, the bigger file, PDF file, we will process it. She gave example if the email signature is attachment and they have an invoice attached, but I don't want the invoice myself. Okay, yeah, already I answered that already. And in this case, with a filter, you won't even get a blob. We just simply don't process it. Okay, I have another question from Susan. Her question is, we have an account email address when everything goes in there, not just invoice. Would you recommend a subdirectory and move invoice to there to auto upload to EzzyBill? If so, then how can I link the subdirectory to auto link to the Ezzy? In that case, I think if you create a subdirectory, do you actually manually drag your income email to the subdirectory? If that's the case, you can just manually drag to EzzyBill folder. I'll show you. So we have a folder, we create a folder called EzzyBill. And so you can drag the thing you want to process to EzzyBill. So in your case, if your email contains too many other things not related to invoice, just use the manual mode and drag whatever you want us to process into the EzzyBill folder. Then once we finish process, we'll put them into the subfolder bills. Okay, another question is, also when the email is synced, where does the email move to? Okay, for email sync, we don't move your email away from your account. We just change to the different directory, different folders. In this case, when we finish process, we move to EzzyBill and the bills folder. Okay, another question is, does the email auto sync if I drag the email to the relevant folder? Okay, if you use manual mode, so you drag the email to the folder called EzzyBill, don't drag to the subfolder, just drag to EzzyBill, will process. If it's automatically mode, you don't really need to drag. We will just process direct from your inbox. Okay, another question, will this work for last minute credit card bill? For example, when we filled up a petrol station, can we record the purchase with EzzyBill? Yes, we do process credit card bills. This is for email sync. I guess my question is, does the credit card bill come into your email address? If it does come, when we can process it if it's in attachment. And another way, if you get a receipt, you can just use our phone app to scan it, and that probably the easiest thing. Okay, another question from Susan. I have a bookkeeping practice where I receive bill from multiple clients. How do I send this bill to the correct EzzyBill account? So in this case, you have one email account, but for multiple EzzyBill accounts. In that case, you can't really use email sync. Okay, another question is, how can we see your phone app process? Okay, using our phone app, once you finish scan, it will automatically come into EzzyBill. And if you log into EzzyBill, you can see it's coming through being processed. Depending on your setting on the phone app, we could process it as a bill, we could process as a spend money transaction or employee expense claim, just depends on the setting. Okay. Another question from Neil. I have joined your seminar late. Would you please share the first 20-minute slides? Yep, No, yes, no trouble. And we will email everyone our webinar recording. That's our standard practice. Another question from Neil. Michael, how will be helpful if I'm using Zero? Does it reflect draft bill automatically? Yes, if you use Zero, so once we process your document from your email, we will automatically send to Zero. Okay, I just, okay. So that one I will just quickly have a, okay, for example, this one, we processed at the beginning, you can say it's already going to Zero. If I click the link, it will be, sorry, correct this link, it will be in Zero. It's bill to pay under draft bill. So if you go to bill to pay, it's under the draft bill. See, under the draft. Yep. Okay. Another is a camera interface with MyOp Advance. The short answer is no. We haven't integrated with MyOp Advance. So far, we integrate with MyOp Conrad and MyOp Essential. The integration with MyOp Essential has been done a few weeks ago. It's super good. So welcome everyone to try it out. So that concludes all my question today. And so I think I'm just conclude this webinar. And if you have any questions, you can just email or call us. And here's a user guide about email sync. You can look through, and there is some videos and show you how to connect. And we have a detailed guide, step-by-step guide to show you how to connect. Again, thank you very much for attending this webinar, and I will see you again in the future. Okay, thank you. Bye.